Look, that's my EufyCam S3 Pro hardwired to my Junction box. And it is now recording 24/7. And I'll show you how to do it in this video.
Hello guys, LifeHackster here. Today, I'll show you a little hack to hardwire your EufyCam S3 Pro to an existing light fixture or a junction box in your home, which results in a cleaner looking install. And this idea came about when I was recently checking if the new Ring Outdoor Cam Plus is compatible with the Ring's hardwire kit that was originally designed for their Ring Spotlight cams. And they actually are, and also compatible with their Stick-Up Cam Pro. Anyways, for Ring users, I'll talk and demo this more in a separate video. When I was playing around with it, I realized that I might be able to also plug in and install my EufyCam S3 Pro on its mount, which also uses a quarter 20 screw. Just a note on Ring accessories, they usually tend to make this as proprietary as they can, but they do use the standard quarter 20 screw and also now has the USB-C plug. So this should work with the EufyCam S3 Pro. First, to others that doesn't know this yet, the reasoning behind wiring your EufyCam S3 Pro, and that is so that you'll be able to record 24/7, and also has a decent scrubbing function when you turn on the snapshots feature. But not only that, its detection distance also improves and not just limited to 30 feet, which most PIR-based battery cams use, or even with this S3 Pro when in battery mode. I'll be testing this at the end of the video, but I also made a video about this a while back, which I'll also link down below. Also, before we go any further, just a disclaimer, do this at your own risk. I'll be leaving this setup long-term here in my backyard, and I'll update you guys if there are any issues. Also, this is not a cheap hack to do. Unlike the Blink plug-in adapter and the Eufy SoloCam E30 video that I made, which I will also link down below if you haven't seen it yet. That plug-in adapter and even the Ring's outdoor plug-in adapter with some modifications should also work with the EufyCam S3 Pro. You just have to worry about where to route your wiring. The Ring's hardware kit, and currently they are the only ones that makes this, is a bit pricey. But you don't have to worry about routing the wiring if you want your S3 Pro to record 24/7. And this is a cleaner looking install with barely any wires showing. As to the specs of this hardware kit, 100 to 240 volts AC input and output is 5 volts 3 amps. So more than enough to power the EufyCam S3 Pro, which does require 5 volts 2 amps. And the way I found to do this easily and not do any modifications is to remove this back cover first. And as you can see, we have the quarter 20 screw and the USB-C plug, which you can pull out and keep it out of the way for now. And this part here you can pop off, and you will see that you can adjust the screw up or down. And I'm going to flip this part with the round hole down. And we can screw in the EufyCam S3 Pro. The reasoning why I flipped it so that there is clearance on the plug. Let's put back in the back cover, and if you want you can trim or cut a slot for the cable here, because if not it is not going to snap back in. The easier way though is to get the cable out of the way, put back the back cover, and now you can just plug it in like so. By the way, the plug has a rubber seal on it, but it is a bit small, so not totally sealed. I'm not worried about this though because this is facing down. Now you do have some cable showing, but this is what I found to be the easiest way to set up without any cutting or trimming. If you have a wall or vertical junction box, just loosen the screw a bit, unplug, and just turn the camera 180 degrees. Tighten the screw, put in the cover, and plug it in. Now you have to turn the angled plug the other way around so it will clear the back plate. And this is what it looks like when installed in a wall or vertically. To install this outside, first turn off the switch powering the junction box and also turn off your breakers. Screw in the mounting bracket of the Ring's hardware kit with at least 2 screws. There will be 3 wires you need to connect to, and I'm using Wago connectors. We'll start with the ground first, green to bare wire, then white or neutral wire, then black to black or hot wire. Tuck the wirings in, then screw in the base to the bracket with 4 machine screws. Now this kit came with screw covers, but I misplaced them. I will also link down below my original video on this Ring's hardware kit so that you will know all the accessories that came with it. You can tighten this screw and position the camera in place. That's it. Turn on power, and now you have a wired-in EufyCam S3 Pro that you can set for 24/7 recording And when power is out, it will automatically switch to battery mode. Alright, so one cool thing about the EufyCam S3 Pro when wired in, aside from being able to record 24/7, is that instead of using the PIR sensor that it has, it uses camera-based detection. Its detection distance should be farther, and we will test it right now. So this is about right here, about 50 feet, but it's gonna be, I'll be in the field of view of the camera, so we'll see if it will detect me. It's way over there. Yep. I got detected. Let me see the snapshot. Wow, when I was right there. So it's about 50 feet detection range. So this one S3 Pro is able to mostly cover my backyard. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.